Today I'm delighted to be kicking back on Aquarius, the 5-month-old largest Feadship built to date. She's 300 feet. She's owned by an American, and we're here with Henk de Vries, the CEO of Feadship. Nice to see you. I love this.
So do I.
How's it going?
It's going very well.
Good.
It was exciting to build this boat. The client is a very experienced yachtsman. I don't know how many boats he had before this one, but several. And he wanted us to create something that's light and airy and open.
She's phenomenal.
Thank you. It's difficult to photograph this boat because it is very clean, and that's on purpose. Because the idea is that you let the experience stream in, and you're not too distracted with all sorts of funky things going on in the boat itself. And I've noticed in magazines it's difficult to photograph it right. But I'm delighted that you and your team could walk around and experience just how this thing works.
I mean, the amount of light is just amazing.
It's amazing.
The huge floor-to-ceiling almost windows.
Yeah. We're sitting on the 5th level up, and this is the owner's deck. So we have a big monumental staircase in the center with an elevator. In the back is the master bedroom, which is a bit unusual. Quite often they're in the front. But the nice thing about the back, it's private. You have your own deck. You're protected from the wind when you're sailing. And up forward, where we are now, was originally an additional stateroom. Right. But the owner decided to turn it into his private office, and he loves it. The client builds hotels, resorts, casinos, and so he knows about hospitality, and this boat oozes hospitality.
Well, first I'd love to discuss the new appointment of Ted McCumber as head of Feadship North America. Is this part of the whole overall theme of the new vision behind Feadship America?
It's interesting you put it like that. We've had an American office since 1949. We've owned our own office here since 1976. We've had various people in that office. And Ted is a guy that we've known for a long time.
Sure.
We are very future-oriented. And Ted is a very gentle, he's not shy, but he's a very gentle and guy.
He has a calming presence.
He's a team player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how does this parlay into the demand in America currently? Or does it?
Demand is fantastic. And almost always has been. America is still for us around 50% of our business.
Right.
And so it's important. And it's important to have here an American person. A person who's ingrained in the culture of this country.
We are here in Palm Beach, where the Winter White House is located.
Right.
I want to tiptoe around the subject with you of the current political climate in the United States and how that's affecting the yacht building brokerage market, in your opinion.
I think it's affecting it positively at the moment, because there is, from the business world, there is trust in how it goes. You see that in the exchange rate. The dollar is very favorably priced against the euro. Which is making it difficult for American shipyards, because we had to work really hard in 2009, 10 and 11 to remain competitive in an ever more expensive Europe. When I look at America, there's several directions. I think the client for this boat is the embodiment of my traditional client. Successful businessman, worked all his life with modern telecommunication. You can work on the boat. Knows exactly what he wants, knows the yachting lifestyle. That's one. The other one is younger people, new money from investing or other stuff, who maybe want to show off a little bit, which is fine. And finally, there's the technical guys from Silicon Valley and then from the computer business. And that's fascinating for us because they are, first of all, their demands and questions are unorthodox. Push us way out of our comfort zone every now and then. We all know about Venus, how groundbreaking that became. And there are more of those in the works. We are already building a few boats for people like that.
We're on Aquarius. We also just saw Vertigo. What is there to look forward to?
Vertigo is you could say a chip of the same block, but it's not. It is also a modern classic interpretation of the classic Feadship style, this time designed by Redmond Whiteley Dixon. It's a little bit more honed and detailed and complicated, which not necessarily is better, it's just a different flavor. If I look at what we currently have in build, a bit to my surprise, we have 18 contracts or maybe 19, I lost count. Which is
that's a great problem to
I know.
Losing count of your new
this is an
build
unprecedented
book.
level of work. We have to get the Germans a run for the money, otherwise they can't have that market all by themselves.
Right.
That's not nice for
Right.
them. And I'm also pursuing smaller, which means, let's say, between 100 and 150 feet, where we are not competitive per se in a money sense, but where I want to be competitive by producing stuff that's better than anybody else out there in that size range. I'm looking at sailboats, big sailboats.
Really?
Yep. So sailboats, but then sort of redefined, are of interest. And the services side, we are becoming extremely successful with rebuilds and refits of classic Feadships. That's becoming a proper business in itself. And one thing where the whole industry is not quite putting the money where their mouth is services after sales, taking care of ownership of these boats. And we're working on a program which we will launch probably early in the fall.
Congratulations, 19 new builds. That's amazing. And thank you for kicking back with me today. I had a really nice time and she's beautiful. Thanks, Henk. I appreciate it. Nice to see you.
Nice talking to you.